Hey there! If you are thinking about getting serious with day trading, I am going to show you exactly how to structure it as a proper business using an LLC. This approach can offer some really important benefits, and I will walk you through everything you need to know. So, the first thing you might be wondering is why even bother setting up an LLC for day trading? Well, there are actually several compelling reasons. First off, having an LLC helps create a clear separation between your personal and trading assets. This means if something goes wrong with your trades, your personal assets are generally protected. You see, without this structure, you could be personally liable for any trading losses or issues. Another huge benefit is the tax advantages. When you operate as a business, you can typically deduct legitimate business expenses like your trading platform fees, computer equipment, office space, and even educational materials. Plus, you will have more flexibility in how you handle your taxes and potentially save money in the process. Now, let me tell you about picking the right state for your LLC. The thing is, you do not necessarily need to form your LLC in the state where you live. Some states offer better benefits for traders than others. Actually, many day traders choose to form their LLC in Wyoming or Delaware because these states have really business-friendly laws and great privacy protections. On the other hand, forming in your home state can be simpler and potentially less expensive in the long run since you will not have to deal with foreign LLC registration. Basically, you will need to weigh the pros and cons based on your specific situation. So let me show you the easiest way to get your trading LLC set up. I personally recommend using Taylor Brands for this process. The thing is, they make everything super straightforward and handle all the complicated paperwork for you. You just need to provide some basic information about your business, and they take care of the rest. When you use Taylor Brands, the process typically costs around $500, give or take, depending on your state and the services you choose. This usually includes the state filing fees, which can be anywhere from $50 to $500 depending on your state, plus the registered agent service for a year, which is essential for maintaining your LLC. Well, once your LLC is formed, there are several important steps you need to take. First, you will need to get an EIN, employer identification number, from the IRS. This is basically like a social security number for your business, and you will need it to open a business bank account and file your taxes. Then you will want to open a separate business bank account and get a business credit card. The thing is, keeping your trading funds separate from your personal accounts is absolutely crucial for maintaining that liability protection we talked about earlier. Now, here is where things get really important. You will need to set up your trading accounts under your LLC name. This means contacting your preferred broker and providing them with your LLC documentation and EIN. Actually, some brokers have specific requirements for business accounts, so you will want to check with them beforehand. Most brokers will want to see your articles of organization, your operating agreement, and your EIN documentation. You might also need to provide information about any members who own more than 10% of the LLC. So let us talk about taxes, because this is where having an LLC can really work in your favor. By default, a single member LLC is treated as a disregarded entity for tax purposes, which means all profits and losses flow through to your personal tax return. But here is the interesting part. You can actually elect to have your LLC taxed as an S corporation, which might save you money on self-employment taxes. You will also want to keep really detailed records of all your trades and expenses. I mean, good record keeping is crucial for any business, but it is especially important for day trading, where you might be making hundreds of transactions per month. Well, keeping your LLC in good standing is pretty straightforward, but there are some important things to remember. Most states require annual reports and fees, which typically range from $50 to $300 per year. You will also need to maintain separate business records and keep track of all your expenses and income. Now, when it comes to running a trading business, you might want to consider working with some professionals. A good accountant who understands trading businesses can be worth their weight in gold. They can help you structure your business properly, maximize your tax benefits, and make sure you are staying compliant with all regulations. You might also want to work with a lawyer who specializes in securities law, especially if you are planning to manage money for other people or expand your trading business in the future. So here are some final tips to help you succeed with your trading LLC. First, make sure you have a solid business plan and risk management strategy. Actually, treating your trading like a business means being professional and disciplined about your approach. Remember to keep detailed records of everything, maintain separate business accounts, and stay on top of your tax obligations. And perhaps most importantly, continue educating yourself about both trading and business management. Well, that is everything you need to know about setting up and running a day trading LLC. If you are ready to get started, just click the link in the description to check out Taylor Brands and begin setting up your LLC. They will guide you through the whole process and make sure everything is done correctly. Do not forget to hit subscribe for more business and trading tips, and leave a comment if you have any questions. Thanks for watching, and good luck with your trading business.